God level genius.
What up, though, man? It's James Vergado of God Level Genius, man. You just saw me doing the Shador. That's because it's college football season. And what's the biggest team that's being talked about nonstop? You already know what it is, man. It's the Colorado Buffs, man. And they defeated N.D.State 26-21. As you can see in the background, man, the beloved Travis Hunter, man, put on a show. This guy's definitely a top 3 prospect in the upcoming NFL draft, pending his health. As long as he's healthy, man, he's definitely not going no lower than number 3. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be surprised if he's number 1. Bringing in 7 catches, 3 touchdowns, incredible highlights, played both ways, during the game. I don't even think he took off but like 1 play, like he had like 3 tackles on defense and had 132 yards off 7 receptions, man. This dude is a baller, man. You dig what I'm saying? So Travis Hunter was definitely the most talked about player of this game in game 1. Excellent performance, man. You see Gilly with the slave eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like he looking like a runaway slave because he's just amazed by, the athleticism of Travis Hunter, man. This game, though, man, Colorado has an explosive offense. Shador, he did his thing, 26-34, 445 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. The interception really don't count because the defender caught it off a tip ball, and it was like off of the calf muscle, and it was just, one of those right place, right time interceptions, man. But throughout the game, man, Shador was shredding that defense, man. As long as he had a window to throw the ball, had, opportunities to get it off, he made the best of it. That O-line, though, still kind of shaky. I'm not going to hold you. I was still disappointed because I thought, Shador wasn't going to get touched the way they was talking about the O-line in the offseason. But, he only got sacked 1 time, but he was still getting hit back there, you know what I'm saying, throughout the game. So, yeah, man, it's still a lot of work that got to be done. Thankfully, they got the win, but the run game was obsolete. They didn't have a threat at run game, As a matter of fact, their running back had only 9 carries for like 20 yards. That's unacceptable. You're not going to win too many games, if any, with the run game like that. You got to have a run game so you can take pressure off the quarterback. You can use, the play action so you can get down the field, and get those big plays. But Travis Hunter is one of those, rare exceptions, man, where he can make things happen. But it's only so much you can do once they send those blitz packages and, it's pressure on the quarterback. Joe Horn, I think this is his name. Jimmy Horn Jr. He had an exceptional game. He was like 2 yards away from 200 yards, 7 catches. He caught a crazy touchdown. That dude is absolutely fast. You're not catching that dude, you know what I'm saying? He's out of there, you know what I'm saying, once he's down the field. Great game by him, man. But outside of those 3, man, Shador, Jimmy, Travis, it ain't really much going on offense unless they just hold him back for the upcoming weeks. Now, North Dakota State, man, I got to give them their credit. I ain't just going to talk about Colorado. Cam Miller, he did his thing. 18-22, 277 yards. He had like 16 carries. He had more rushing yards than the entire Colorado offense. That's crazy. He had 81 rushing yards, and he got 2 touchdowns on the ground. Much respect to him. Keep doing your thing. He's straight, But Colorado, man, Colorado was just a little more explosive. And then in the second half, their defense kind of cleaned up from the lack of mishaps they had in the first half. But overall, I'm worried about Colorado. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, they fun to watch, you know what I'm saying? They're entertaining, but at the end of the day, that formula isn't winning football, at least for no championship. Shador was throwing the ball with 2 minutes left. Like, why aren't you running the ball and you up by 4 points? You know what I'm saying? Anything could have went wrong. You could have fumbled, could have threw an interception, could have been a couple penalties. Like, you got to put the ball on the ground when you got the lead so you can run the clock down. So with all that being said, man, like, we'll see what happens in the upcoming weeks. I'm definitely going to try to cover as many Colorado games as possible. But last thing I want to say about this Colorado situation is, man, this hate is unnecessary. Like, I don't understand why people are so upset at some kids playing football. People talking about how many games they're gonna lose, and they're gonna lose as many games as they won last year. It don't even matter. At the end of the day, man, this is a capitalist society that we live in. Understand that. When they talking about you this much, you know what I'm saying? It creates revenue if you know what you're doing and you got a good business IQ. I hope these other players on Colorado are taking advantage of the situation. Lord knows I wish I was a part of something like this. Because even if I was the sorriest player on the team, I would have been making sure I make a way to make some revenue off of this. John Sally, nobody can name his stats. And he played for the Bulls and he played for the Detroit Pistons. But he's still one of the wealthiest players off that team because he took advantage of being around greatness. At the end of the day, Deion is paying a lot of people bills and everybody got eyes on them. And when you got eyes, that's an opportunity to create revenue. YouTube channels and merchandise and endorsement deals, NIL money. Shador's making more money than some of the NFL starting quarterbacks. That's not an exaggeration. That's a fact. Do your Googles. You dig what I'm saying? People saying like they're not the best team. The crazy part about a statement like that is that says a lot about the best team because ain't nobody checking for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're the best team, why y'all ain't got all the ratings? They want to watch them. You know, the team that ain't even the best team, that says a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? So somebody lying. And then at the end of the day, man, like there's still a lot of storylines, you know, with this team that's, you know, gonna get talked about for years to come. And people want to see like what's going to happen with Shador, what's going to happen with Shiloh, what's going to happen with Travis, what's going to happen with Jimmy Horn, and you know even the coaches. Warren Sapp, you know, is the defensive line coach, and he's arguably, you know, one of the greatest defensive tackles of all time. So you know it's just so much with Colorado, man, that's enticing to tap in with. So I don't understand the hate, you know, but they say, you know, if they ain't talking about you, you ain't doing nothing. It really don't matter to me. I mean, my favorite college team ain't even Colorado; it's USC, USC Trojans. You know, so but I still just enjoy watching them and seeing like how the storyline is going to pan out. I don't have a estimation on how many games they gonna win. I can't tell you that. I just know I'm gonna watch them, and you know I hope they do succeed because you know a lot of people from Jackson they feel a kind of way about how Deion went about things, but everybody will say what they would do or wouldn't do, but you're not in that situation. And at the end of the day, it's just business. You got to keep your emotions out of things when it comes to business. You dig what I'm saying? So, man, what's y'all thoughts, man, about Colorado, man, the upcoming season? How you felt about the game against Nebraska? I mean, North Dakota. I think Nebraska coming up soon next week. So I think that's going to be a good game, too. They probably going to win that as well. But what's y'all thoughts, man? Drop a comment. Let me know, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. I'm near my goal, man, of 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm getting very close. So if you're watching this video, man, you've been keeping up with my content, please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell, man. I am James Vergado, man. And as always, be God level. The genius is in you. God level genius.